All right, folks, good morning. All right, let's get started here. For today, Wednesday, October 9th, we have the following information. At 8 a.m., we had FOMC member Bostic speaking. At 9:15 a.m. Eastern, we'll have FOMC member Logan speaking. At 10 a.m. Eastern, final wholesale inventories month over month. Neither of those reports are expected to have significant impact. At 10:30, we'll have FOMC member Goolsby speaking. Again, not expecting that to have significant impact. At 12:30 p.m., we'll have FOMC member Jefferson speaking. Once again, not expecting a significant impact. At 1:01 p.m., we'll have the 10-year bond auction. Again, no significant impact expected. However, at 2 p.m. Eastern, we'll have the FOMC meeting minutes, which will have a substantial impact. This is not likely to last for the entire rest of the session, but it should have an impact that will last probably half an hour or so. Then all of the rest of the news is after market close. So for the most part, we just have to make sure that we're very careful and not trading at 2 o'clock. And probably once things are settled down, about half an hour after that, if there's even anything worth looking at. Most likely, of course, after the middle of the day, there's nothing worth looking at. Okay, so having said that, let's move on to taking a look at the markets. So as of right now, the QQQ ETF is trading slightly lower than where it closed yesterday. Yesterday's action was, well, it was bullish, and we did close higher than we opened yesterday, so overall was good. Now, as far as that, well, overall was bullish, I should say. Now, having said that, let's take a look at which stocks are moving today, or which ones were moving yesterday first. So we didn't have that many trade opportunities yesterday, so it was pretty brief as far as what we found, but let's go over what we did find. So first up is MSTR, which we found on its way to target number 1, which was 193.99. We were able to get to there, no problems, and then after that, we were looking for a move up to T2, but that quickly petered out, so we left it alone. Later on, it went about halfway to target number 2, but as you can see, after the first part of the move, just settled into a kind of a wavy up and down neutral move. And lastly, we have SAVA, SAVA. Now that was a much stronger trend. We were able to catch it on its way to T2, so it passed target number 1 of 29.31, and then topped out at 31.23. It never actually hit target number 2, which was 31.39, but we did exit as it got close to target number 2 and start to pull back. So that one worked out. So overall, was a positive set of opportunities. Not a very strong day for the most part. All right, so as far as opportunities were concerned. All right, so taking a look at what's happening pre-market, here's what we have so far. All right, so as of right now, we have LASE, which is bullish, currently up 20% plus on 3 million shares at least. And it's over $1 per share, so we will be adding that to our pre-market watch list. The symbol is LASE. All right, and next up we have, I think this one is a New York stock, so let me, think so, let me double check. Oops. Yes, a New York stock. All right, so next up is CLSD. All right, this is currently still up 12.8%, roughly. 10 million shares traded, it's over $1 per share. But as you can see, it had gapped quite a bit higher in the pre-market and then sold off. So Not looking like this one will keep going up, but we'll add it to the watch list anyway since it does qualify. All right, next up we have, uh, let's see if it qualifies, TIGR. All right, yeah, that's currently down 8.9%, 1.9 million shares. It's at least $1 per share. All right, so we'll go ahead and add TIGR to the pre-market watch list as well. And the last stock I see is BNZI, which is presently up 84%, 4.6 million shares. It's at least $1 per share. Pretty strong candidate there. So we'll go ahead and add BNZI to the pre-market watch list. All right, so that's all that I see. If you folks see any other stocks that meet our 4 criteria, let me know in the chat. 4 criteria are: must be a NASDAQ listed stock, trading at least $1 per share in this current pre-market. In this current pre-market also must have achieved at least 1 million shares of volume and at least a 6% price change currently, positive or negative. So far we've found BNZI, CLSD, and TIGR. If we see any other stocks that meet all 4 criteria, let me know in the chat. We'll take a look. All right, again, if you guys see any other stocks that meet all 4 of our criteria, let me know in the chat. Criteria are: must be a NASDAQ listed stock, which is trading at least $1 per share in the current pre-market, at least 1 million shares of pre-market volume, and at least a 6% price change at this point, positive or negative. So any stocks that meet all 4 of those criteria, just let us know in the chat. We'll take a look. All right. All right, so I guess that's about it. So, folks, we'll go ahead and wrap up for today. Please be sure to like the video. I see we have 12 likes, but more than 12 people watching. So please be sure to hit the like button. That greatly helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you get notifications. And if anyone's watching this video on a replay after the live broadcast, if you're not familiar with our company, go ahead and check out fundertrading.com, our website. There's a link in the description to this video. Other than that, for everyone part of the coaching program, I'll see you there in about 26 minutes. We'll pick up for today's session. Other than that, folks, have a great trading session, and I'll see you for tomorrow's pre-market pulse. Take care.